It's 5:42 this morning. Our NBC4 Today book series is back this month with a deeply personal story written by a local family about racism, told through the eyes of their daughter, who has experienced it firsthand.
Let's Mix It Up by Emerson Locke, Corey Locke, and Anthony Locke.
This book is dedicated to anyone who has been made to feel different or less than. Don't let anyone dim your light. Shine bright and stay strong, confident, and bold.
Those words describe Emerson Locke to a T, a beautiful young girl who in recent years has experienced racism from her peers, from seemingly innocent lack of awareness to intentionally targeting her.
I went to elementary school here in Central Ohio in the 80s, and for 30 years later, almost 40 years later, for her to experience some of the same things that I experienced was jarring for me.
I didn't know what it was at first. You want to cry, you want to get mad.
After the last incident, I looked at my husband and said, hey, why don't we try to turn a negative into a positive and write a book about racism from her perspective, just so kids can understand how it makes someone else feel.
As the family worked on the book, something else happened.
It made me feel more empowered.
It became cathartic a bit with being able to put pen to paper, feelings out there, and then once we started to really craft the story, then that's where I felt it reached the level of empowerment, and we saw the art of possible. Like, wow, this could be really cool to be able to reach people from the lens of a child.
And I've had a lot of conversations with other white parents about how do we initiate the conversation with our children at such a young age about such a serious topic. And so having conversations with them and just trying to give them our perspective of how, it can make her feel and raising the awareness, that's kind of why we wrote the book.
It's such an important thing because, and Corey and I talked about this a little bit, as parents, it's hard to raise a kid, all the things that you're trying to think about. And then you think, oh my gosh, now I need to teach my child about racism. How do I do that? How do I start that conversation? Especially as white people, it's like, how do I start a conversation about something that I've never fully experienced? And so having a book like this, like Let's Mix It Up, opens up the conversations that you can have with your children on a level that they understand. And inside the book, they even kind of give the definition of racism and discrimination, because sometimes those lines can be a little blurry too for kids.
Yeah, that sometimes real life events would spur on these conversations, but sometimes it can just be a book as well. So whatever it takes, though, to get the conversations that opens their eyes to the world, give them an idea of what is out there and what you need to do about it. And
as Anthony said, 30, 40 years ago, he was experiencing the same thing. And part of the reason for that is like a lot of our generations, we just didn't talk about it. You're like, if we don't talk about it, it'll go away. No, it won't. No. So having these conversations is important. I got this one-day delivery off Amazon. You can get it at Barnes & Noble's. I think I saw it on Walmart's website too. So a lot of opportunities to find the book locally.
Let's Mix It Up. Definitely check it out.